Good evening, sir. Tonight I will explain to you how to create a database using SQL. First, let's create a database. Use last name as my database name. So, since my name is Filomeniano, so I put Filomeniano DB. Second is create two tables, student details and class schedule, and supply the given data as provided. So first, muna siya ang student details table. Then, second is the class schedule table. So, the next update your birthplace by adding the name of your barangay. But before to mag-update, magbutang sa taog data. So, let's insert the data. Then next na pod nga class schedule nga mga data. Since we have data, so let's display na the table from the student details. So, as you can see, display na ang mga data sa student details nga table. Next is the second table. Ato na po display ang kadtong class schedule table. So, let's try to run it and let's check if na-display na ba. So, here's the proof. Then, display na ang class schedule nga table. Next is atong i-check if na-update na ang third. So ato nang i-check if na-update na ba jud ang birthplace using my barangay. So ato na execute. So as the next ato nang i-display if na-check na ba if na-update. As we can see, pag run na to is since my barangay is Pungoy, so barangay Pungoy, na-add na ang barangay Pungoy, na-update na ang barangay Pungoy. Then fourth is create a query that will view all the records where teacher is Buhayang J. So mag-create ta og query nga ang teacher is Buhayang J. So nga mag-create tag ato ang i-check if ni-display na ba ang kanang tanan subject nga name nga Buhayang J. So let's try. So let's try it. So let's try if ni-display na ba ang tanan subject na Buhayang J. So as we can see, sa table is ni-display na ang tanan nga subject na Buhayang J. The fifth one is mag-create ta og query nga that will view all the records where course number is EE212 and teacher is Ancheta A. So let's try. Let's check if na-execute na ba. Display na, view na ba siya tanan records. So as we can see, na-view na tanan records nga na ay EE212 and ang teacher is si Ancheta A. Next is, let's proceed sa number 6 na create a query will view the records where course number is CPE 222 or teacher is Kasili C. So, let's check if na-view na ba ang tanan na naay CPE 222, then ang teacher is si Kasili C. So, as we can see, it's na-success ng display si Ja. Ma-view na to. Next is let's proceed to number 7, where select all the records where the value of the column is course title starts with an A. So, ato ang i-execute, then it's display nga tanan subject is na proceed sa letter A, art appreciation, assembly language, and assembly language lab. Then next, let's sorry guys, giubo ko. The next, let's proceed to number 8 na select all the records with a course title starting with any characters followed by appreciation. So, let's try to check if mo display ba siya nga ang table nga na art appreciation. As we can see, ang table is display og art appreciation since ang atong gipili nga giselect is naay appreciation nga words. Since ako ang ORF, ang kana naman nga ko anang na art appreciation, this one. Next is let's proceed to number 9. Select all the records with a course number starting with C, followed by any character, followed by E, followed by any special character and number, followed by 2L. So, atong select from class schedule where course num like C underscore E followed by 2L. So, let's try if ni execute yung display ba si Ja. So, here again, na-display na si Ja. Katong na ay C, since ang kani is CPE 220L, then let's proceed to number 11. Number 10, where write as SQL statement that selects all the record that is a course number of CPE, display only the course number and course title. Where select course underscore num, comma, course underscore title from class schedule where course underscore num like CPE followed by semicolon. So, did you na, as a reminder guys, nga did you na to kalimtan always ang semicolon, kaya agway semicolon, hindi na siya moran. Magmahay jud ka. So, let's try if, as we can see, yeah, it display all the course name and course title only. The next, let's proceed to number 11, where let's create a query that will view the first two or top 2 records. So, where it select top 2 from class schedule. So, let's try top 2. Let's check. So, as you can see, display the top 2 sa class schedule. Then next, let's proceed to number 12. Delete the column name schedule. So, in this code, we need to use alter table, class schedule, job column schedule. Then semicolon kay di na to siya pwede kalimtan guys, as again di siya mura nagway semicolon. So let's try to execute or check if na-delete na ba ang class schedule. So it completed successfully. So atong i-view ang class schedule if na-delete na ba siya. Then, let's check. Nawala na ang class schedule sa column, sa table. Then next, let's proceed to number 13, where we need to add two columns, where the columns is room and date, time, and supply the columns with the data from the deleted column schedule respectively. So, again, let's use alter table, class schedule, add room, varchar 225, comma, then day and time, varchar 225, then semicolon. So, let's check, then run. So, ato ang i-check if display na ba ang day and time sa column. Kay mamuto atong gipolish sa deleted nga schedule. As we can see, wa pa man siya data, kay wa pa man ta nag-add og data. Only gipangayo ora is display siya column nga day and time. Then next, let's proceed to number 14. Add again another two columns. Pero ang columns is date, time, underscore, encoded, and grade respectively, and supply the column as follows. So, as you can see, ang code is alter table, class schedule, add date, time, underscore, encoded, date, time, comma, grade, decimal, 10, comma, 3, and semicolon. Then, let's check. So, na-add na siya. So, atong i-check ang table. Na-add na ba? So, as we can see, na-add na ang date, time, encoded, and grade. So, wa pa man tayo data. So, only gipangayo ora is date, time, encoded, and grade raman ang gipangayo nga atong i-display sa column. So, mo na to, mag-input na ta og data. So, let's try to run it. If input, then atong i-check if na display na ba ang atong mga gipang-input nga mga datas sa table. Let's check. So, here, na-display na ang data sa date, time, encoded, and grade. Diba, guys? Display na siya. Then next, let's proceed to number 15, where let's write as SQL statement to find and display the average grade having a column as name as average grade. So, ang code ani is select average class grade as float as average grade, then from class schedule, then semicolon. Then check. Then as you can see, nag-add na, display na ang average grade. Then wa pa man na siya gi-round off, guys. Then next is number 16. Write a SQL statement to find and display the total units having a column name as total units. So, select some units as total units from class schedule. So it plus all the total units, or it's add all the total units. So, atong i-try, atong display, i-try na to run if na-display na-add na ba ang tanan total units. So, let's try to run it. If na-add na ba ang tanan total units. Sorry guys, budget ko. So, as you can see, the table display all the added total units. Then, let's proceed to number 17. So, let's create nga mo view all the records under the teacher column into uppercase having a column name as teacher name in uppercase. So, mag-create tag teacher name but naka-uppercase sila or naka-capital letter tanan. So, let's check. So, it's display that all the teacher name is naka-capital letter or uppercase. Next, let's proceed to number 18. But this time, mag-create na po ta og column nga mag-view si nga ang code name is naka lowercase. Let's run it and check if display na ba ang tanan nga code nga naka lowercase. So as you can see, tanan code name is naka lowercase or naka small letters. And then let's proceed to number 19. Write SQL function to view the length of the course number. Text field having a column name as a number of characters. So the code is select len course underscore num as number of characters from class schedule. Ang gamit sa len mag-count sa length sa course. Ang gamit sa len guys is mag-count sa length sa course number. Then let's try it. So as you can see, it counts all the lengths from the number of characters. Then last one, number 20, is round off all the grades in the nearest hundreds. So let's try to run it if tanan grades is naka-round to nearest hundreds. So as we can see, in this place ang table nga tanan is naka-round ang grade to nearest hundreds. So that's all sir about my database. That's also about how to create a database using SQL. Thank you and God bless.